Hey there, welcome to this week's episode of Love Bites. We have with me my husband, heart healer, Dr. Girish Kumar. He's the founder and chief healing officer at Human Connect.
Love you all. This is my wife, Jyotsna. Today we are going to talk taking your spouse for granted. It's going to affect our relationship.
So how does that affect Girish? First of all, let's understand what is taking your spouse for granted mean.
For example, when we got married, so for me, you were the most important person in my life and I discuss everything with you. But after a time, if you see that certain things I assume that I already told you, certain things I think that it's not important to share with you. This is the first step where people start to take for granted each other. It's assuming that they have no problem about it.
I think it all stems from the thought that, oh, now I've been married for a few years, this person is happy with me, we are very comfortable, they're not going to leave us and go anywhere, and that's why we start taking them for granted, right? And as you rightly said, you may actually stop sharing your day-to-day things with them. That's
where we think that it's okay. That's
Yeah.
a thing that it's okay that nothing to happen for the relationship, but we don't know that it's a nourishing that relationship. It makes us so powerful.
Yeah. In fact, I've seen situations where the husband would have probably called the wife out for a movie and she must have said, no, today I'm busy with, teaching the kids to do their homework or something, and she would have refused to come. He would have assumed that maybe she doesn't like to come out with him. So the next time when he wants to go for a movie, he will probably invite his friend rather than his wife. The wife may be quiet for the second and the third time, but the fourth time she'll expect him to invite her. But when he doesn't do that, that results in a conflict, right? So that's also taking her for granted, no?
Yes, so what happens that for her, the most important person in his life was a spouse, and spouse is not giving importance to her, she personally feel and she not know to whom to express. So over a period of time, she gathers most of the energy and suppressed energy. One day it burst out, and at that time they cannot handle each other. And that time he realized that, wow, he is taking our spouse for granted, and that's where we constantly say that when people come to me, when they work with me, I say that discuss your day in the morning and evening so that you can break this taking your spouse for granted.
And I feel that when your spouse says no to you once, it doesn't mean it's a no forever. It's just a no at that point of time, and you shouldn't take it personally also. It's just a no for that particular request at that particular point of time. And it is our duty to go back and ask them again and again and not ignore that.
So if I can add to this point, why it happens that if someone say no, that for example our spouse says no, what happens, it is registered very deeply inside them. So they feel that that ego, that's where that ego comes in, and they don't allow them to go and ask again. So when you are not asking again, you want to go but you are not being invited. So again there is a difference in the energy happens in your mind, and the way which we express also we don't like. So that they are not able to communicate properly, openly, maybe it's not properly, it's about openly they are not able to share. And again, when you are not open, you will take your spouse for granted, saying that it's okay, let us see what it is.
Very true. I've also seen scenarios where the probably husband has been calling the wife out for some shopping or something, and she's not been giving him time. She's constantly procrastinating it. But suddenly her second cousin would have come from the US, and she'll reschedule her entire day and make sure she spends time with her cousin, right? So that would really hurt the husband, because he's been waiting for her to give him time for the last 4 weeks and she didn't do that. But when some distant relative or friend comes, everything changes and she starts giving importance to that. That is also a classic example of taking the husband for granted.
Yes, so it's not about both of us. It is like again, it's become the vice versa also.
Yeah.
So what happens? One partner will be interested to spend time with the spouse at a certain phase of their life, and when they are being not given that enough time, so someone a third person coming to our life, it's also affects like that. For example, when you are calling for a movie or to mall, I don't like to be in the mall or movies often. But when my sister come from Kerala, yes, it's entire dynamics of my life changed because I want to take her out and I want to show her what is happening. It's all about that. Nothing personally, not anyone want to hurt things. But when the opposite person understand it differently, and that's energy makes them to believe that yes, they are taking for granted.
I think they should communicate that hurtful
Yes.
feeling, right?
Yes, that when we communicate our feelings, so that's what it is. But whatever it is, so I say to my clients only one thing, that your spouse is the most important person after your marriage. So there is no second thought for it.
Right.
So when you understand that and when we connect to that and give importance to our spouse, all relationship in our life can be fixed.
Absolutely. I think that's the only family member that you go
Trust.
ahead and choose, right? It's not your blood relation, but you
Yes.
choose that person. So it's your responsibility to give that relationship the topmost priority in your life. I mean, people do give a lot of importance when they are newly married. That's what I've seen. Especially when it comes to expressing their love, they go out of their way and buy these random gifts. They do these sweet things like, cooking a surprise meal, or they will just appreciate them for the smallest thing. But after a few months or years, that starts going down, mainly because they feel that they don't have to, do those extra special things anymore.
Yes. So as you told, when it's like expression of love. So when we got married, I remember that you were very much interested to get gifts from me. So over a period of time, it is reduced that you started to spend quality time with me. Then slowly it is like you need me to appreciate you more. So it keeps on changing as we grow and mature in our relationship. Then when we have children and other things, so we want to do certain things together. So now, as you know, that we are going doing cycling together, gymming together, so walking together. So this is the next phase of our life that we need to spend quality time because
together,
we don't have time. So it's like a quality time, 1 hour or 2 hours in a day. That makes us to connect even more powerfully.
Yeah.
And expression of love. Now, if you see 12 years back, my expression of love was different. Now the expression of love is totally different, and we understand each other's profession very well, and see that again. Now today we are doing this video together. It's again is an expression of love.
Absolutely. I think it's important to understand what is it that your spouse is expecting as an expression of love, because we will express our love in a certain way, but if your spouse or your partner wants to receive it in a different way, we should be aware of that and we should also adapt to that.
That's what so I tell my clients that make sure that let your spouse know what you want. Okay, so what you want should be expressed. So if you want, it's for example, like if you have to spend a quality time, yes, tell that you need to spend quality time. If you want a gift, yes, ask that you need a gift. Or if you want physical touch, yes, ask that I want to give a hug, high five, or whatever it is. So it's all a small things that adds value. So if you think that you need appreciation from your spouse, please ask him to express that appreciation, or you need someone to do your job. So for me, it is like when I do certain things, I want you to be a part with me. So that's again, it's an expression of love which I want you to extend to me. So that's all are the things that we don't take others for granted.
Right. Hope this video inspires some of you to not take your partners for granted, because that we believe is the most important relationship of your life. So if you like this video, or if you want to give us some feedback, please leave your comments right below this video, and also make sure that you follow us inside our Facebook group. That's a very active community of people. We call it Human Connect Soul Family. So please go ahead and join our Facebook community.
So I welcome you all to join this community, and as a family, let's discuss more and keep our life more alive, and let's grow with love. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.
See you in the next episode of Love Bites.
Thank you.